We're going to explain how to randomize Pokémon Sword and Shield using Ryujinx. This process modifies the game's data to create a unique and unpredictable experience, changing Pokémon locations, trainer teams, and more. First, you'll need a few things. A copy of Pokémon Sword or Shield, legally obtained. Ryujinx emulator, a randomization program like PKHX, and a randomization program specifically designed for Sword and Shield. These programs usually require some setup and understanding of their use. Let's break down the steps. 1. Obtain necessary files. Download Ryujinx and the chosen randomization program. You will also need to obtain a legal copy of Pokémon Sword or Shield. 2. Set up Ryujinx. Install Ryujinx and configure it to run your game. Make sure you have a properly configured controller and your game's ROM or cartridge image is ready to go. Consult Ryujinx's documentation for detailed setup instructions if needed. 3. Prepare ROM. The process might require you to extract your game data in a specific way that is compatible with the randomization tool you selected. Usually, this is done by extracting the game data from the ROM file. This step can be different depending on the randomization tool. This process might involve extracting specific files from your game file. 4. Use the randomizer. This is where the magic happens. Open your chosen randomization program. You'll need to select the type of randomization you want. Options usually include things like Pokémon locations, trainer battles, item placement, and more. Many randomizers allow for customized settings, so you can tailor your experience. After selecting options, point the program to your game's data. It will then create a modified ROM. 5. Run the randomized ROM. Replace your original Sword or Shield game files in your Ryujinx setup with the randomized ones. Launch the game through Ryujinx and start your randomized adventure. 6. Troubleshooting. If you encounter issues like crashes or glitches, double-check your steps. Ensure you followed the randomization program's instructions precisely and that the ROM is compatible with your emulator version. There are many online guides for specific randomization programs that might provide you with more detailed instructions, including troubleshooting tips. Remember to always back up your original game files before attempting any randomization. There's always a risk of damaging your files and causing irreversible problems to your save data. Always ensure you have a backup.